This is Ys 7 for the PSP. This is a PSP exclusive, and as capable as the PSP is for playing games like this that take a long time, you can play them on the go and save frequently, Ys 7 is too good to be confined to the PSP. The Ys series has been around since the 80s on numerous game platforms like the Sega Master System and Super Nintendo. It's well known to fans of JRPGs, but not a household name like some other giant RPGs like the Final Fantasy series. If you're not in the know like me, and you look at the title, you'll think it's pronounced Wise 7, but it's actually pronounced Ys 7. Familiar characters like Adol and Dogi return, this time exploring Altego and unlocking dragon seals and slaughtering numerous enemies to collect experience points, money to buy new weapons and armor. It's an RPG, you know the deal. What I like about this game is how fluid it is. It just never gets old. It's extremely playable, and I think they've done a tremendous job of making a JRPG that will appeal to those who are really into RPGs, who lock themselves in their rooms for weeks on end, get into the plot and the characters, and want to win the game on hard. And I think Ys 7 will also appeal to casual RPG players who want to pick the game up, play for a half hour here and there, explore a beautiful environment, and just kind of play through the plot, which is more like me. I had a great time playing this game. In addition to excellent music and visuals, the controls are the star of Ys 7. It's extremely fun to play while also retaining that RPG addictive quality, where you want to level your character up and collect things. But it's not a very tedious game. You don't really have to think all that much. You just hammer away at buttons and have fun playing it. Hammering the square button on the PSP will make your characters roll out of the way quickly, which is fun. It's very responsive. You have your basic hack and slash attacks, which you'll spend most of the game using, as well as some special ones, which are handy when you really need to take down some bosses or big enemies. Your party consists of numerous characters, and you can switch them on the fly. They've each got different weapons, and Dogi, for instance, is better at attacking enemies who are hard-shelled, and Alicia has like the Chewbacca-style crossbow, and is better for taking out enemies at a distance or attacking birds. You control one character, and the other ones act independently, more or less following your lead. It works quite well and always keeps the screen busy. Like most old-school RPGs, you can wander around different towns and environments and talk to people, learn about the plot and the characters. I found the plot to be okay. I have not played the other Ys games, so I can tell you, you don't need to play the previous games and understand the characters to enjoy this one, although it does make me want to play the other games. It would not be an RPG without end bosses with fire and lava. What a fun game. I've been on an RPG kick this year, and have enjoyed several of them. Ys 7 is one of my favorites as of late. A game which I just happened to walk in on when I visited Xseed's booth at E3 2010, the publisher of the game, and got a half-hour history lesson about the series from their team, which was awesome. And I'm glad I did, because I like the game and I hope that I can encourage some of you to check it out. Unfortunately, it's just on PSP. I think this one would do really well on the Wii as a downloadable game. It's a very easy to pick up and play and very approachable JRPG. You know, sometimes they can take like 8 to 10 hours before you even get into the game. This one is fun within the first couple minutes, and it just gets better from there. The combat is always fast and fluid enough to be exciting without getting boring. And the background visuals and the environments are nice enough to give the game a constantly changing feeling of adventure. I'm playing on the normal setting. There's actually 4 difficulty settings, and you probably want to play on one of the harder ones if you play a lot of these games. When you're done watching this review, watch my interview with Xseed. I'll put the link in the description. If you have a PSP and enjoy these fantasy adventure games, it's a no-brainer. Get Ys 7. I think a lot of these games end up being in a niche market for RPG fans, and I don't think the title really helps Ys 7 at all. If it were called something more exciting like Dragon Robot Hot Chick Cleavage, it would fly off the shelf. Which it deserves to, because it's a great fantasy adventure game. That's a good title. The dragon busty robot one. But the Ys 7 is at least easy to spell if you can figure out that Ys is just spelled Y, plural.